as happens when practicing that intense focus you need for lifting, I had some thoughts that came up as I was at the gym today, and I figured I would share them with you. Today I was thinking about designations and titles in BDSM. And I'm going to go ahead and make my protein shake here while I'm talking to you. So, as you know, I'm a switch. Frequently find myself on the dominant side, but also do sub as well. And so my titles kind of go on a spectrum, and I'm going to kind of go through them starting from the dominant. Alpha, I definitely feel is the most dominant for me. Whenever someone calls me an alpha, I'm like ready to take on the world and really protect whoever it is and, conquer. Sir, okay, I get it. I'm in charge. I'm sir. Still dominant, but not quite the feeling, not quite the headspace as alpha. And really these titles are not just for the sub's benefit, they're for the dom's benefit as well. They really help the dom into that headspace. The next least submissive? No. The next more submissive, least dominant, for me is coach. I still like coach. I feel like it's a good one, especially if I'm the fitness trainer and in the relationship. But yeah, less so than sir and alpha as far as dominance. Good old plain Apollo. I like that when I first meet people because I don't know where they're going to be on the spectrum with me. And so that's a good neutral one that I encounter a lot. Pup is a little bit submissive, and usually if someone calls me a pup, I don't mind, even if I don't feel that same headspace with them. But it's one that definitely puts me in a tiny bit more submissive of a headspace. Sport or bud is more submissive than that for me. I actually really like sport or bud from someone, especially if we're playing into that kind of jockish type stereotype, and they're kind of more dominant or have that kind of headspace. Boy and newly drone, definitely more submissive. Being one that's not naturally submissive, if someone comes into the conversation with boy, usually alpha Apollo comes out and throws up defenses. It takes a little bit for me to get there, but I do like it whenever I get to know someone and I find that they're the dominant in our interaction. Little. I'm not a player in the littles space, but being called Little Apollo, putting me in that smaller role is very submissive for me. If I'm laying my head in someone's lap and they say that, it really headspaces me. And then some mentions. Bro, dude, and man are just kind of general terms. I mean, I could be himbo, submissive Apollo, and we could call each other bro or dude. I could be alpha Apollo, and same thing. Call each other bro or dude. And I think a lot of it comes down to the context and the tone that's used. So, anyway, those are my thoughts.